everybody, it's me, Susan from Little Fufina Sews. I am the shop owner of an Etsy shop called Little Fufina, and I make Disney dresses, I really like it. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about living with rheumatoid arthritis. And it's something that I've been dealing with since I was 8. I actually have what is called JRA, which is juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. And I was diagnosed when I was 8 years old. One day I woke up and I couldn't move my knee at all. I couldn't walk. So it lasted for like 3 months, and I was in and out of the hospital. They couldn't really figure out what was going on. This is back in like the 80s, so they really didn't understand what was happening, but everyone kept saying that they thought it was a form of arthritis, although I wasn't receptive to a lot of the treatment that they gave me at that time, but as quickly as it came is as quickly as it left. So I had it for 3 months, and then it went away. And that's what they call remission. So with arthritis, just to give you a little background of what rheumatoid arthritis is, it is a form of arthritis that actually affects your immune system. So it's an autoimmune disease where your white blood cells actually will attack like a healthy joint. So for example, I can't really move my hands. I'm in a super, super bad flare right now. And I don't know if you can see, but you can see yeah. So that right there, that's a major flare. And I really, this is as much as I can move my hand. This one's not as bad, but it's pretty bad too. My knee is really swollen as well. And my right knee and my left ankle. But going back to what happened, so all this right here is called inflammation. So what's happening, see this big bump? So what's happening is my white blood cells get a signal that, hey guys, something's going on with Susan's wrist. Let's go and take care of it. And usually white blood cells do a great job at attacking infections and stuff, but mine overcompensate, so they multiply by like thousands, but they're not as strong. So I may have 20,000 white blood cells, but they're all crappy, where you might have 10,000, but yours are really strong fighters, because it's not quantity. It's not quantity, it's quality. I have quantity, but I don't have quality. But anyway, so they'll go here and they'll attack all this joint. So that's what will cause inflammation. So right now, what's going on underneath is they're attacking all the healthy cartilage. They're attacking like the bones, and they're eating away at it. So it's really, really pretty nasty. So I've been, like I said, so when I was 8, I was diagnosed. And then I went in what's called remission. So it's kind of where you go through a long period of time and you don't have any form of the disease or anything. And so that lasted till I was 18. So for a 10-year period, I didn't have RA. I didn't even know that it was going to come back. I thought it was just a fluke thing. My parents thought it was a fluke. And then when I was 18, there goes the knee again. It always starts at the right knee all the time. Every flare I've ever had has always started at the right knee. So the right knee started to flare. So off and on since I was 18, I'll go through like a 3-year spurt where I don't have any, where I'm in remission. And so that's been going on since I was 18. When I was 22, because of the flares that I had, I had to take like a prednisone, which is a steroid, which is awful, but it works. But that actually causes like other side effects. And like the moon face, like what I have going on right now. I look terrible, and I was going to put on makeup, but I'm not going to waste my time with makeup because I'm in so much pain. And I wanted to really show you the reality of what RA looks like. It's not on YouTube. It's not, I'm, full glitz, glam. Like, I'm in pain. But anyway, so I had hip replacements done. I could do a video later about like the hip replacements. What I want to talk about more is like my flare right now. So I've been going through a flare since January 17th. So today is day 75 of being in pain every day. And the swelling, and I've been on prednisone, I'm on Enbrel. The Enbrel, it's only week 7 of taking it, so I still have 5 more weeks until it fully kicks in. And so right now, like, I've been trying to run my sewing shop while I've been in pain, and it's been really challenging. And the thing with arthritis is like, you'll get sympathy, for like the first 2 weeks. People feel bad, like, what's going on? Like, oh my gosh, you're so sick, blah, blah, blah. But when you get to day 75, people are like, what the hell? Like, there's not as much sympathy anymore. And I think that's what becomes the hardest part of living with RA. It's just that, like, you're suffering. People don't understand why you have, why you can't, like, do certain things, or how are you still sick? Like, one of my friends texted me yesterday, like, what is wrong? Like, how are you still sick? And it's like, this is what happens, Like, this is what my arthritis does to me. So that's, living with RA sucks. I'm 43 years old. I've had bilateral hip replacements since I was 22. And it sucks, it really sucks. There's nothing great to say about it. I mean, look, like, I'd like to say that this is like a pretend, like, but it's not. Like, I'm like, this hand is so, but I can tell that the Enbrel, oh, there you go. I can tell that the see, look, I can't that's as straight as I can put my hand. So bad. I can tell that the Enbrel is, you can see more bump. This one's got more like lumps and stuff. I can tell that the Enbrel is starting to kick in, because although this is super swollen, the pain is not as severe as it was. I mean, it was to the point where I could not put my pants on. I could not brush my teeth. Like, I needed help with all that stuff. And talk about, like, I think with RA, and this might be a video I might do later, like RA and depression, or that malaise kind of feeling. But so I think I'm just going to do a lot of videos about, like, how I've dealt with RA and how it affects, like, my hobby. So, like, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my hobby is sewing. And I love crafting, and how do I combat that with, living with a disease? I hate saying that it's a disease, but a condition that's so debilitating. But anyway, I'm smiling a lot, so I think these videos might help me. So if you have any questions, or I'd love to hear your stories about how, like, what has helped for you. I've tried, like, Epsom salts. I'm actually really considering doing the CBD oil because all these medications that I'm on have, like, such severe side effects. And I don't, I have a 5-year-old daughter. I want to be able to be around for her, and I don't want to, like, just risk myself by, like, taking these medications that are going to end up killing me. Like, is it sad that I'm ending on that note? Anyway. Anyway, so if you have a question or just want to say hi, click the like button, add a comment, and subscribe to my channel. So it won't always be so depressing, but I know that I haven't been online. My Instagram page hasn't really been updated in a while. It's been 75 days and it's just been rough. So I'd love to reach out to my community of fellow RA or osteoarthritis, or any other autoimmune diseases that are out there, because lupus is kind of similar. Just whoever wants to say hi and be friends. I mean, it's hard to live with something like this and have a social network of people that understand. Because I think that's part of the reason why I'm such a loner, is because no one really gets it. No one really understands. And you don't want to burden everybody by talking about it. Oh yeah, my hand's still swollen. No one gives a shit. No one cares anymore. It's been 75 days. People's attention spans are short. And they just want to move on. Because what can they say, this is just terrible. When I move it, I'm like, why? This one moves a little bit better, believe it or not. But, so, anyway, that's all. I'm rambling. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you do. Thank you. All right. Bye.